How do you feel about the class of 2018?
I feel wonderful about the class of 2018. I am very proud of them for graduating from high school. Well, hopefully.
What is one of your favorite memories with this class?
From this class, I had seniors for advisory. So I would say not one memory, but the environment of having them their senior year in advisory was a good memory to have.
What do you love about your students?
I love how positive most of my seniors are. They're usually, although they do want to get out of here, for the most part they are positive and fun-loving seniors, which is nice.
What are 2 words to describe this class?
Rock and roll.
What makes this class of 2018 the best class ever?
The best class ever.
Yeah.
It's because it is it the year of the woman?
The year of the what?
Is it the year for women? They're the best class because it's the year of the dog. And they're dogs.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
I was most proud of this class, I don't know, various times throughout the year whenever I saw good deeds being done, but not really. I don't think there was a time when collectively the entire class. Proud of all of you.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
Nope, not one thing. We're all perfect.
Are you going to miss us?
I'm going to miss you all greatly.
Do you have any last words?
Do well. If you are going to college, use that time to figure out what's important to you and use that time to pursue your dreams and grow professionally and as an individual. And if you are not going to college, then continue to broaden your mind and pursue to grow in every facet of your life.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
About the class of 2018? I love the class of 2018. I've taught I've taught a bunch of them since they were freshmen, or taught them as freshmen, and it's been cool. I don't know, y'all are like a spirited bunch of kids.
What do you love about your students?
My students make me laugh pretty, like, consistently. I love watching you guys, like, get along with one another too. Like, I think the class of 2018 definitely has like a very big heart, and it's been cool to watch some of like those artificial barriers that people create in high school kind of fall away, and like those things don't really matter anymore. I think y'all are a little like rebellious as a class too, like y'all a little wild, and I don't know, my students are the best. They're like so funny and so smart and so kind and like interesting.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
Like kind and wild, for sure.
What makes the class of 2018 the best class ever?
Oh. Like, there's a lot of like big personalities in this class, but they're very like, at least from my perspective, it's very inclusive. Like, people feel accepted in your class for the most part, and there's like a place, like there's, I don't know, a place for everyone in y'all's class.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
I think y'all would change the common refrain that I'm hearing now is like, I wish I'd gotten my stuff together earlier. So, I mean, I would like for y'all to be less stressed than you are right now. So I guess that.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
Mixed feelings. It's time for y'all to go, but I'm going to miss each and every one of you.
Do you have a favorite memory of the class of 2018?
Yes, all of the snow days that we've had that turned into Chamber of Commerce warm days. It was great shopping.
What do you love about your students?
Their smiles, willingness to learn.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
Unfortunately, I think I have to say procrastinators and fun-loving. And can I add another? Y'all are the best cell phone users I've ever seen.
Name a time you were most proud of our class.
When we were in the lockdown situation this year, and the students were totally cooperative and took it seriously. It was scary.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
No, never. Can't change. Just take what you have, work with it, and go forward.
What's your least favorite memory from the class of 2018?
When I lost a student this year.
Are you going to miss your students?
Yes, of course.
What are you going to miss about them?
Their excitement towards life, their drama, trying to tell them that it's not going to be there forever, their enthusiasm.
We played this video for 10 years from now. What's something you want to say to us?
Have you turned in assignment 5,280 yet? I'm waiting for that paper. And was I right? And I would probably finally tell the truth that I really do adore the guys, quote, male species, gentlemen, all the names that I've had for them. And I like y'all almost as much as I do the girls.
Do you have any last words for the class of 2018?
Gig 'em and remember that you're never an ex-Miss York student, you're a former student. And that comes straight from Texas A&M, getting a little plug in.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
I love the class of 2018. As sophomores, they were probably one of my most memorable class.
What do you love about, or what's your favorite memory of the class of 2018?
I think there's too many great memories to even remember any particular one. I just remember that students in that class were always very respectful, and that's something that I always remember.
What do you love about your students?
Full of life and wonder, which made things very exciting.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
Totally awesome.
What makes the class of 2018 the best class ever?
This particular class, a lot of students always came back to visit me within the 2 years after they left me, and that really made me feel good, and they wanted to share what was going on with them and get advice, and so it really made that class special.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
There's been many, I think, for this year. A lot of things that went on. We had a counselor that passed away, and I saw kids that really came together for that. The lockdown, when we had someone on campus that was kind of a threatening situation. So many things I think the class really stepped up to.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
No.
What's your least favorite memory of the class?
I don't really have a least favorite memory. It's just always trying to make sure everyone was on track and getting y'all in the right place. So that was always a little bit of a challenge, but I tried to make sure that that was being done.
Are you going to miss your students, and if so, what will you miss about us?
Oh gosh, I am going to miss this class because I'll be wondering, like, you know, how everyone is doing, if they're going to college, if they have a good job, what's happening with them. So I would miss not being not being able to keep up with them.
If we played this video 10 years from now, what's something you would want to see us?
Probably, please, I hope you either graduate from college, or you have a great job, or you're married with kids, or life is fantastic.
How do you feel about this class of 2018?
I actually really super duper like all of the kids in the class of 2018. I had the good fortune of teaching most of you guys in 10th, 11th, and 12th grade because I got moved to English 2, 3, and 4. And so I've kind of gotten to know the character of this class, which is an exceptionally kind and loving group of people. I am exceptionally honored to have known you guys.
What is one of your favorite memories of the class of 2018?
Oh man. I remember the day after Jesse trashed his car. He came in. No, I probably my number one favorite memory was man. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna say the student walkouts last year after President Trump was elected. Because there was a lot of emotion and passion that came from a true place, and it turned into organization that was about like actually making a you would assume that it's just to get out of class and I just want to cut out of class time, but it turned into a conversation that you guys have had basically for this entire year about the way the world is and how you can take on the role and change it. I think that you guys are a more socially and politically aware and active a class than has been graduated from Akins before, and I'm so proud to see the things that you're doing and anticipate the things that you're gonna do.
What do you love about your students?
I think that they are, each of them, very funny. I think that they're, I think that we can share jokes. Humor is a language that I prefer to communicate through, and my students in 2018 certainly have been receptive to that, and it's a way that humor can be used to kind of build relationships and create change, and I've been very, very honored by how funny you guys are.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
Hold on. Maybe I should have read these questions ahead of time.
Do you want me to move on?
No. 2 words, huh? Irrationally exuberant.
What makes the class of 2018 the best class ever?
I said it before, but I really think that you guys have chosen to be engaged in the world around you, whether it's to challenge your friends to be better people, whether it's to challenge this school to be a better place, Texas to be a better state, our country to be a better nation. I think you guys are willing to engage the world. And I'm not gonna lie, before I met some of you guys and before I started teaching you guys, I didn't have necessarily a lot of hope for the world, but I really do think that it's possible that we can experience change in a way that is positive and achievable and equal.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
Actually, not a thing. I guess I could say the hacky things, like I wish some of you had come to class more or whatever, but in general, I think that the character of your class is so deeply defined and so unique. I don't think I'd change a single thing.
What's your least favorite memory of the class of 2018?
Probably when I first met you guys, when I was teaching English 2. But that's more of a reflection on me. I was new to Akins and new to Texas, and I hadn't quite found my footing in the best way to be a teacher here and to teach here. And so I felt like I was a lot grumpier back then, just generally. But I was appreciative that you guys had patience to help me find my footing. So even that bad memory, has a good end. And I think it's because of the relationship that you guys allowed me to build with your class.
Are you going to miss us and why?
I'm absolutely going to miss you. I've gotten the opportunity to know you guys over 3 years, right? I teach 7 classes, all of them are full of seniors. And I've been teaching guys for English 3 and English 2, and I've gotten to know you guys so well. I don't know this junior class that's coming up at all, right? They could be cool as heck, they could be monsters, I don't know. I know you guys, I'm gonna miss you.
What's something you would say to your students 10 years from now at high school?
Vote. Please go vote. Please go vote your heart. Go look at what the people who are running for office not just in the country, but in the city and the state that you live, go look and see what they say that they stand for, and figure out where their heart is and make sure that you vote for the person whose heart most closely matches your own. I think it's easy to feel like you don't make a difference or that your vote doesn't matter, but it absolutely does. Please, please, please be politically active. Please continue these feelings you have. There was a horrible shooting in Florida at the beginning of this year. There was someone who brought weapons on campus in Akins. We had this terrible lockdown and everyone was afraid. And fear is this thing that can rule our lives, but only if we let it, right? And I think the reason why people don't go vote, I think people say, they don't vote because they're lazy. I think it's because they're afraid, and I think they're afraid that their voice doesn't matter. They're afraid that their vote doesn't count. And you just have to have that love and goodness in you that will drive you to conquer that fear and go make those changes and fight for the world that you want. And we're lucky enough to live in a democracy, so please go vote. That's the best way to do it.
Do you have any last words for us?
Love each other. Do not give in to fear. You are great people, and if you're watching this 10 years from now, come look me up, give me a high five, tell me how you're doing.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
Overall, the class of 2018 has been pretty awesome. One of my favorite classes since I've been here. We do have some knuckleheads. We definitely have some knuckleheads, but overall, really good class.
Do you have a favorite memory of the class of 2018?
I always think prom is cool, to see everybody dressed up and looking nice and presenting themselves how they don't present themselves at school all the time, like today.
What do you love about your students?
I love their energy. I love their smiling faces, and I love getting to yell at them as they're running down the hall every day.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
2 words. Procrastinators, for sure. Everybody's trying to get all their hours and stuff made up right now. I don't know. They're just a cool class. I don't know.
What makes this class of 2018 the best class ever? Because it is.
Well, I'm not saying it's the best class ever. But there's a lot of unique individuals in this class that make it unlike any other class that I've been around.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
Graduation. I'll be really excited to hug all you guys as y'all walk off the stage.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
I'm gonna plead the 5th on this one. I'm not gonna say anything about that.
What's your least favorite memory of the class of 2018?
Chasing several of you knuckleheads into the woods under the bridge.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I won't miss that.
What's something you'll miss the most about your students?
I miss the relationships that you build over, 3 or 4 years of knowing the kids. I'll just miss that.
What's something you would say to your students if this video was being played 10 years from now?
I told you so. I told you so. Everything that you think I'm lying about now, it's all true.
Do you have any last words for the class of 2018?
Good luck, and don't be strangers. Come back and see us.
How do you feel about this class of 2018?
This class of 2018 will always be special to me. It's the first class that I am graduating with too. This is my first year at Akins, so they'll always be special to me.
What is one of your favorite memories of this class of 2018?
I think prom was one of my favorite memories of all year. This is my first year here, and a lot of people say graduation, but I haven't been through an Akins graduation yet, so prom was definitely my best memory so far.
What do you love about your students?
I love getting to know them. I love getting to visit with them and get to know who they are and their dreams and aspirations for what they want for their future.
What are 2 words you would use to describe this class?
Spirited and determined.
What makes this class of 2018 the best class ever?
The best class ever?
Yes, it is.
They're very energetic. And they have high hopes for their future. They have their eyes on the prize. They're all very determined to reach their goals.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
Probably at our award ceremony a couple of weeks ago when we were recognizing national merit finalists. We also had lots of for me specifically, lots of our AHA kids were recognized, our arts and humanities kids recognized, and then we have one national merit finalist who was recognized in AHA. So just hardworking kids.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
Having to chase y'all down for hours.
What's one of your least favorite memories of this class?
Least favorite? Probably our lockdown this year. I know a lot of people were real nervous and scared about that. It was probably my least favorite.
Are you going to miss us and why?
I'll definitely miss you because I just feel like I'm getting to know you guys really well. And so a lot of the other APs have 4 years with their students, but I've only had 1 year with you guys, so I'm definitely going to miss you guys.
What's something you would say to your seniors 10 years from now?
I hope you've achieved everything that you set out to achieve, and I hope that you're happy and healthy and living your best dreams.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
Class of 2008. Right now I'm feeling real good. Somewhat frustrated, but real good.
What's your favorite memory of the class of 2018?
Hard to work with,
What do you love about your students?
that they're dedicated and they want to graduate, but sometimes you have to push them a little bit.
What would be 2 words to describe the class of 2018?
Well, they're go-getters and college bound.
What makes this class the best class ever?
I think we'll have more students attending college from this class than any other class that I can remember since I've been here.
Name a time you're most proud of us.
Every day I get up and I come to work, I'm proud of all the students, especially this class that is leaving right now.
Name a time, is there anything you would change about our class?
Not really. No, you're continuing to grow and maturing and going on to be the future of the country.
What's your least favorite memory?
That's one I wouldn't say because it wasn't a good one. It's that day we had that lockdown. That wasn't, it was just threw us for a loop on that one.
Are you going to miss your students?
Most definitely. I'll miss you all. Just have a good time. Okay, enjoy your all selves. And make sure you all come back with a degree.
What would you say to us if 10 years from now we play this video? What's something you would want to say to us?
The memory will always remain that 2018 was a good year. Like I said, most of the students have signed up for college. I think one of the largest group that we've seen so far. And the one thing I will really, really remember is that y'all wait for the last minute to clear your NCs.
Do you have any last words for the class of 2018?
have a great time. Enjoy your life.
How do you feel about the class of 2018?
The class of 2018 is a very interesting class. Loads of personality. However, I feel like if those students continue to focus, they'll be able to achieve greatness.
What's your favorite memory of the class of 2018?
My favorite memory? Well, it is a very interesting one. This is an interesting answer because I've talked to my triad about it and they have actually helped with this. I have a lot of steps that I have occurred throughout this school year. They keep my leg muscles fine for the simple fact is I keep running after them about hours because they have not been in class and having to make sure that they are taking care of their grades and taking care of their attendance and taking care of their discipline. So I would say that they have me in shape. I will say that.
What do you love about your students?
That they trust me, that they know that regardless of whatever they've done, whether it was a good choice or a choice that was not so positive, they know that of course I am going to fuss in motherly form because that's what I do, but ultimately they know that I care about them.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
2 words to describe the class of 2018. Entertaining and dedicated.
What makes the class of 2018 the best class ever?
The best class ever. Since this is my second year here, I would say the students for the most part are very respectful and they want to do what's right.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
Most proud. It's always this time of year when I see, like for example, yesterday was senior panoramic picture, and to see the seniors dressed in their graduation robes, their caps and gowns, and to have those conversations with students who thought they weren't going to make it and say, guess what, you are going to make it, that's a proud moment.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
I would say make sure that when you go to college or when you go to work, time is of essence, and make sure that you adhere to those deadlines. Make sure that you don't wait to the last minute and procrastinate, and continue to be you.
What's your least favorite memory of the class of 2018?
Running after them about their unexcused absences. Least favorite.
Are you going to miss us, and if so, what are you going to miss about us?
Of course. Every class that comes through, and this is year 22 for me in education, so every class has something special about them. And of course, as one of the administrators here on campus, to see them grow and then to see them on graduation day, I always get teary-eyed because I know that that is a very special occasion. It's a wonderful rite of passage for young people to go through. And then to see them leave, it's bittersweet. I'm excited, but I'm also sad because I won't see them again. But hopefully, whatever we taught them, they will continue to practice those things so that they can be successful adults.
If we were to play this video 10 years from now, what's something you would want to say to your students?
Oh, I'm still alive and kicking. That's about it.
That one was good. How do you feel about the class of 2018?
I would have to say I have a lot of feelings about the class of 2018. I have been here since you started as freshmen. Some of you I had in freshman English, so I have got to see you grow and mature, hopefully. And also excited that you have a new step in your life that you get to take.
What's your favorite memory with the class of 2018?
I don't know.
If you don't know what it's
I don't really know. I think just it's nice seeing you grow up and be here for 4 years. You?
What do you love about your students?
Lots of things. I would have to say most of all, like your resilience and your determination to get things done and do the best you can for most people. And also just a lot of things that remind me of when I was growing up and being able to like give some advice to some kids who maybe need it.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class of 2018?
Can crazy be one of them?
Yeah.
I would say kind of crazy, but also I don't know another one. But a good one. Like, y'all are crazy and exciting.
What makes the class of 2018 the best class ever? Because it is.
Well, I think for me it would be that I've been here the whole time you've been in high school. And so just being able to see y'all change and become adults. For some of y'all, it's been kind of scary.
Name a time you're most proud of us.
For each of you, it would probably be different, but like seeing you like take accountability for yourselves and step into adulthood in a good way.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
Y'all were kind of bad when y'all were freshmen.
Yeah, we were really bad. It was really bad.
Y'all were kind of bad when y'all were freshmen, and like I said earlier, I have lots of gray hairs from this class, only because I had a lot of you as freshmen. So maybe, hopefully, just that you learned from mistakes.
Are you going to miss your students, and if so, what will you miss about them?
I always miss my students. I have special moments with certain people that I will miss. And now I want to cry.
If we played this video 10 years from now, what's something you would say to us?
I would say that some of you I knew for a while, and some of you I only knew for a little bit. But regardless of how long I knew you, I hope that you get to make your life what you want it to be, and don't let other people deter you from doing what you want, what your dreams are.
How do you feel about the class 2018?
I feel that they're amazing. I feel like we've got such talented students in the class of 2018. We've got brilliant minds in the class of 2018. We've got some characters in the class of 2018. But overall, I think that this particular cohort of seniors they're really, really special, and I'm very sad to see them go.
What's your favorite memory with the class 2018?
Wow. Goodness, I think probably my favorite memory so far, I bet graduation is going to be my ultimate favorite memory with them, but that hasn't happened yet. So right now I tend to go back to football game season. Lots of spirit in the stands, lots of interesting school spirit being displayed, and so I always look back at 2018 for having a good time and being real supportive of each other.
What do you love about your students?
Everything. I love everything about them. It doesn't matter what I do or where I go or what situation we're in. I don't have to lie when I say I have the best kids. We have the best kids. You are the best kids. I know you don't like to be called kids, but you're the best students everywhere, anywhere. And so I really feel like the students at Akins, particularly class of 2018, I feel like they love each other, and they are genuine when they smile and say hello and good morning, and they want to do well, and that's my favorite thing, is that they're just so lovable.
What are 2 words you would use to describe the class 2018?
Unique and determined.
What makes the class 2018 the best class
Ever. Don't tell the 2017 class this, but 2018s are my favorite. So I really feel like this particular class of seniors is the most well-rounded set of young adults I've ever worked with. I think that class of 2018 is going to change the world. I really do. I think that with everything that we've gone through as a nation, as a country, and all of the influences out there, I think that you guys are going out into the world like eyes wide open and ready to take on some of the challenges that us adults have set before you, and fix this place.
Name a time you're most proud of our class.
I'm going to be most proud of your class on May 31st at 7 o'clock. Is when I'm going to be most proud of you, is when I get to shake your hands and send you off into your life.
Is there anything you would change about our class?
No, there's nothing that I would change about you. You're perfect. You're perfect the way you are.
What's your least favorite memory of the class 2018?
I don't think I have a least favorite memory with the class of 2018, so don't make me regret that class of 2018. I hope that there's nothing that would pop up that you guys would choose to do in your last couple of weeks of school. I don't have one. I really don't have one. I think it's been a fun ride.
Are you going to miss your students, and if so, what will you miss about them?
Oh gosh, tremendously. I'm not gonna cry. Everything.
If we played this video 10 years from now, what's something you would say to us?
Well, hopefully I will be calling you doctor, or, be seeing you do amazing things with your career. And just want you to be happy and do good things. Everybody that has had a moment with you along this journey has felt like they've helped raise you. And so you're our babies, and you're going out into your life, and we hope that we've helped put together a foundation for you to be really successful. So that's why we get emotional, is that you take a piece of us when you go, and that's important. And I love you guys.